Hey guys, welcome back to Bitsy and Benny Homestead, and we are in a special location today. I'll walk over here, kind of get in the shade for a second. But we wanted to come up here and show you guys where Stephen's family actually grew up, and we want to take you a tour around the original his grandparents' homestead and show you a little bit about what all is outside, show you how they lived on the inside. This is the house that we have told you guys had the outhouse, had the water pump on the inside and all of that. So I'm going to show you what we're actually talking about, show you it is real, they did grow up here, and we'll just give you little tidbits of information. We're actually going to walk up to a tree that all of the family has carved their names in. We'll show you that, and then I'll just kind of show you around and let you kind of see where Stephen grew up and spent his summers in the on the weekends.
That's the water hose. There actually is one where you can turn it on and it just draws it out.
You good?
Hmm?
I want to get over it so you can.
I will in a second.
It ain't been ran in years, I mean. I'm more impressed it works.
Right?
Perfectly drinkable water. No.
Yeah, I'm doing good. Really do need a longer handle.
Can you push it the one way? Harder. Right there.
All the kids is gone.
Yeah, Daddy built that for Mama.
For Mama, yeah.
Where do y'all sleep?
Piled up in the same beds. I slept with Mom and Daddy last night.
Yeah.
Then they put me in a little old pallet right there, little cot. I slept on a cot for so many
Before
years.
we moved here, me and David and Frank, we slept on the same bed.
Y'all slept in there, did you? In the back room.
Yeah. And
Y'all slept in the back room. Me, Mom, and Daddy slept in this room. And Virgil.
yeah,
And maybe Donna. Who knows?
well, when we lived up yonder, we on at Harvey Holt's house. We only had 2 bedrooms. Daddy and Mama had one. Of course, I slept in there with them until I got too big. I played with Daddy's big toe. Yeah, that's what they said anyway. I don't remember.
You remember that?
I don't remember.
It set up like a ball.
But
We just made the best of it.
we did. That's why everybody.
I remember we used to ride truck wagons down that hill.
Oh yeah, me and Frank, man, we'd build them things.
Yeah,
First time Bob got me on a truck wagon, him and Virgil. They built one and got me coming down that hill. Oh man, I got on it and I thought I was doing something. Ripped my dress, and Mama got mad. I had on one of my good dresses on this thing. She got mad as a hornet.
You remember
I
my?
never got to get on one. I remember
When we lived up there, me and Frank, we had one on way back on top of that ridge behind the house. We had a road cut out back there.
You have a truck wagon?
Yeah. And we had 2 really. Well, Taylor and Carrie come down there, and Malcolm, he had a brand new pair. Miss Carrie, she just bought him brand new blue jeans. She told him when we went back there, you ripped them new jeans.
Uh-huh.
Sure enough. He come down that hill back there on that truck wagon. He had a wreck, sure enough. He ripped in brand new blue jeans he had on. So he got back down to the house. She got on to him.
Mm-hmm.
And some of those truck wagon bodies are still back here.
Oh,
They used
yeah.
to be.
They're still probably still
At the
back
bottom of the hill.
Yeah, me and Frank, we would go up here, we'd take that old 2-man saw, we'd cut a hickory tree down.
Heck, we made babies out of sticks.
And Daddy,
Should
he
play
wouldn't
all
let
that
us,
stuff.
Daddy wouldn't let us use his drills and stuff to drill holes through the
What'd you use?
we would saw wheels that big around out of the hickory.
And
Yeah,
use that as
why?
wheels.
Yeah, make
Oh my
wheels.
word.
And we had to keep
That
them.
was
We had
before
to
my
keep
time.
them in buckets of water to keep them from drying out and busting when you come down the hill.
Mm-hmm.
And well, Daddy wouldn't let us use his drill to drill holes. But what we do, we would build a fire, had this hot iron. Get her hot, we'd burn a hole through there.
Oh, wow.
That's the way we did it. Yeah. Daddy wouldn't let us use his chainsaw. Of course, he was particular about his stuff. I didn't get to use his chainsaw. When I got 18-year-old, I bought my own when I married teen. Bought my own chainsaw.
Just a lot of memories. We used to have a
Yeah.
pen over there around the barn. Had pigs in it.
Oh.
That was the nastiest mess. Just oink it and take it on.
I
Stump.
just remember Izzet being in the pen.
Is it? Yeah, is it was
His
in
dog.
the pen?
The dog named
Is
Izzet.
it a boy or is
It
it a
was
girl?
He didn't know. He didn't care.
Is it? Is it whatever it is? I don't know.
Yep.
Never looked.
Yeah, I never chose to.
He would take them old boy pigs, you know, Daddy would. He'd yank them up.
Oh.
Good sharp knife. When he cut them,
Oh.
or when it's going
Castrate.
Yeah.
castrate them.
Mm.
And
I missed all that.
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
Miss Laird did her.
Oh,
We had
man.
700 sows when I ain't missed no baby pigs. He used to cut them out and sling them on me. They'd be steaming.
Oh, no. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Daddy do that.
See, I missed all that. I milked a cow one time.
He'd do that and you'd turn them loose.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe smear a little black oil on them. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, Daddy didn't do nothing to me either.
Mm.
Just let them go.
Yeah. They'll lick their wounds and move on.
Yeah. Or get covered up with mud and
Oh, man.
Yeah. Okay.
never lost one. Never
Mhm.
lost one.
That's how we ever had one. It was pigs, cows,
Yeah.
Sheep.
Well,
mules.
when we lived up
They had
hard
mules,
to
'cause
Hope,
they did
when
the
work the
we lived
land.
hard-
They worked the
hard to
land.
Hope, we had this old sow. We raised pigs, Daddy did.
Oh, Daddy's raised pigs
And
here,
we
too.
he would sell all of them except maybe two, and we'd fatten them up every
Feeder
winter
pigs.
Oh,
for
yeah.
meat.
Mm-hmm.
We eat them suckers.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. We used to go down beside the road and cut them big old hog weeds, throw them in the pen, or they'd have a feast over them.
Okay, so if y'all killed hogs, how'd you keep them?
Smokehouse,
Daddy killed, yeah, Daddy hung them out there and smoked
Salt and
house.
sugar.
sugar,
Yep.
cured some of it, and
Yep.
salt. Had this bin, wooden bin Daddy built. Put the hams or shoulders in there, salt them down.
I remember when we had meat hanging out there.
And the hams, a lot of times, sugar cure, and then he'd hang one up and go out there, cut a big chunk of it off, and
Yep.
cook it for breakfast.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how we
Had
did it.
that brown gravy, man, you talking about good. Who has that anymore? You do?
We do.
She makes
Good.
I cook that way.
like that.
I cook that way.
Oh yeah, that's good, yeah. Yeah, that
Yeah,
brown,
she does.
that brown gravy and that tenderloin, oh,
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't nothing like fresh meat.
no.
Some good stuff.
Y'all ever cook black eye gravy?
Oh, yeah.
Red eye
Oh,
gravy?
yeah, all done.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. Best thing she cooked was chocolate gravy.
Oh, yeah.
Mince
No, I
and
will not
chocolate.
cook that stuff.
Uh,
That'll hurt you.
I had some somewhere the other day, and it was not very good. I told Darius, this is not like
cooked
Mama's chocolate.
I got Ma Davis's recipe that,
Yeah.
that I got for her. She's made it.
I don't
She-
even follow
she
her
can-
recipe. I know how to
I
make
got
white
Mama's,
gravy. You
but
just
it
put
always
cocoa
turned
in
out
it.
like
oh yeah.
Oh, I remember that. That was always a treat when we come here or we would go to Ma Davis's. Either way, it was chocolate gravy. That was breakfast. That was
Homemade
dessert
biscuit.
breakfast.
Mm.
Breakfast
Lord.
dessert.
I have to go take a nap after you eat.
We used to sit around in the middle a little bit because I mean we'd already just drove up here.
Yep.
Well, you
Mama
get
had
here and
breakfast
she'd have
ready for
ready.
us.
You can see either the fire going,
Yep.
whatever. We top the hill down there.
Yeah.
You knew as soon as you top the hill down there,
Daddy
you
keep
drop
it
down.
100 freaking degrees in here. It's so
Mm.
hot.
You start
in
shedding jackets and everything as soon as you come
Yeah,
in.
you walk through that front door and just like walking to an oven of a stove.
Yep.
Mhm.
He kept it that hot in here.
Good God.
We never ran the
We
air
gotta keep
conditioner.
you ready for the summertime. Can't let you adapt and be too cool.
Right.
And Mama would never run the air conditioner until it got ridiculous hot.
It never was like really cool in here either.
Sweat to death in here.
It was like just enough that you could tolerate because we just spend most of our time outside.
You turn it on late in the evening, that'd be about it.
Yeah.
Cool it off for bedtime.
We'd come in to eat, and other than that, we just out running around.
Then she'd open up the windows and that's there she had. We slept with the doors open and the windows up.
By the time
All
I'd
the
come
other
in,
windows open.
I'd come in from work.
You scared to death now to do that?
I'd stop here. Mama, turn that air on. I'm hot. You turn it on.
She didn't like to though, boy. She was penny pinching. She didn't have much money though.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean,
Nah. She lived a good life.
She
Oh, yeah.
did.
We all
Yeah,
did.
Yeah. No complaints.
but it was a different,
Don't know what
different
you
time.
have till you don't have it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm 75 years old, and to
Yeah.
the best of my knowledge, I'm still in good health. If I went tomorrow, I wouldn't complain. I'd be up there with Mama.
Alright, let's go.
Can I go through there?
You can go up and over.
That's what I was gonna do.
You're gonna end up a lot higher than we are, but go ahead. You can video him doing it, I guess. You got him in the shot. Tiny pine country.
Go ahead.
See, I'm kind of happy to go that way, so. Wait,
Come down here.
how does it,
Come down here.
how am I supposed to?
You're gonna walk down and you're gonna jump across the ditch.
Okay. Not like I didn't fall off when we would walk from the creek. Okay.
About where? I'll get up there if they'll let me up there.
You know where it is?
Yeah. Right there.
Oh, that's tree. I got that you can aim for with
It's on the other side, honey.
Well, they were talking about running truck wagons. They're homemade cars. They come down these hills right here. And they come down here. We used to hike back up in here, and you would see the old rusted bodies of those truck wagons that come down this hill.
Are you still there?
They may be covered up by now, but they're still here.
I want to.
Spider web?
All the more reason we need to be in here now. This is it. Most of the cuttings on the, the carvings are on the other side. There's very little on this side.
I'm not going to look on the other side. Oh, look, Daddy!
Here's Earl's name.
Daddy! Look!
That's
it's a
one
wheel.
of the truck wagons. Yep, see there's the metal frame.
No, I got dirt in my boot. Yeah.
This is not a snake in my boot. Here's Earl's name right here. It's faint, but you can still see it. E-A-R-L.
I'm not.
Most everything there used to be. Oh, it's right here.
What? Oh, someone's
It's a tree.
living in
It's a
this
tree house. See, it's carved out a tree house.
And look, there's a
A lot of stuff is closed up.
look. Someone's living in there.
No, it's just hollow.
Are all trees hollow?
No.
Can you go there? I hold the camera.
SID.
So we did put your initials in it.
Yeah.
And you were a baby. You weren't back here with me. No.
I don't see yours, Mama.
KD?
KD.
Here's Bobby's. Here's Bobby's. BM.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought we put all of ours.
V. Here's Virgil's.
I was
The
looking
Virgil's
for.
over here again.
I was looking
BM.
for KLD.
Here's JL. That'd be James. Here's Emma. EC right here. There's Preston's very awkward P. Right here. JD.
That's Chris and Steven.
Yeah.
And who's that DM? Is that David? Not David.
No, that would
Don?
be maybe Don's. This one's gone.
It looks like M. Who is that one? What's that one?
You can't read this one anymore.
D.
DM and JD.
This is DM and JD. And here's a SM over here. Oh, you got. This is probably Scott and Adams. They were the other,
Adam.
our generation.
Mm-hmm.
They're Uncle Harold's grandkids. Most of the stuff's done. Wow. I wish I'd come back here a long time ago. Because you could really see that tree house right there. But it's done. See, they've even got theirs up there. You can tell how much it's grown. Look.
Wow.
So it was shorter?
Seriously?
Every tree starts up small.
It goes up, dude. So yeah, there's some right there. Can't make it out anymore.
Right there.
There's steps right there with the roots. That's where I went up and down.
Yeah, how far can
Yep.
go?
Step. Step. Hey, Daddy. Daddy, are me and you gonna go look?
It's under you and Logan. Jordan? Alyssa?
Might be.
Maybe.
Alyssa.
Yeah, she was here that day when we did it.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's beside Chris's.
Yeah, put her beside Chris. I drew lines over to Preston and them
Yeah.
from me. Emma, you're on here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I'm
on
pretty
here.
sure that.
So we did put mine on there.
That's George's, GL. And James is down here.
Yeah, Virgil's. Bobby, just go to Bobby. There's another one right there. I can't tell what it is. Oh, the sticks you just threw in
But
there?
that right there used to be in here. Because when we initially put ours, it was down here. Because we were only in here, so we would put them down here, so it's didn't grow up that far. Is our, what are you? It's hollow.
Not looking at this. BLM.
I don't think there's anything over here. Yeah, there's some stuff cut in right there. Can't make out what it is though. There's supposedly David. That'll be D and Dottie. I'm pretty sure theirs was in here sometime. There's a bunch right here that's yes, we might pick up with a camera or something. But I mean, you can see initials and names are put in. But there's
All kinds
what
of-
8 kids, and you have their grandkids. I mean, their kids, and some of them have grandkids, but nothing's been added since we added our.
Nobody comes in the woods anymore.
No,
Nobody comes up to these woods anymore.
no, and that's the water run draw all the way from the top.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go up there.
So that would go down and feed into their spring.
Daddy, can we go up
It's
there?
all dry.
No, you ain't gonna have pants on to be going up on all that.
creek bed up to the top of the hill that would run down, gravity spring fed.
And this would help run down to
And it would go down there and
help feed their spring.
go down to the house down there.
It goes in and runs down back behind the house.
Yeah.
Behind the, over in front of the storehouse. Funny, most of all this looks exactly the same.
Well, yeah, it does whenever
Just walk that way at an angle. It's easier.
not touched.
So it'll just walk you down sideways. We'd climb up right there and we'd walk down in here.
Slow.
There's a bed.
There's another creek bed.
Yeah, it's another one. It's lined with rocks. Most of this right here is all rocks.
Yeah. Another creek bed right there. It's got rocks all up in it.
There's a wind sticking in a big hole in the bottom of the tree.
Why is it me that finds the firewood?
Oh, I did a while ago.
This would be gorgeous if it had water in it. Those rocks way up in there. It's because all the way up there, the trees to the top.
You know what's been extreme hide and seek? We played extreme hide and seek. I always like this little dip right here.
Did you always hide in this spot?
Try to. I'm trying to find one of those bodies. Used to be a few.
Don't grab
Maybe
onto
that's the
anything.
No, there used to be a stop. Some of these trees were down and they were stops when they get to the bottom.
What do you mean?
For the truck wagons.
Oh,
Oh, that has thorns.
well, leave it alone.
Hold it down, Phil. I wonder if it's one of those.
That's a cool rock. I don't see any more. But I mean, you're not even halfway up. They'd go on up. That's where they would run. They'd run all the way down through here because this is fairly clear. They'd cut them down. That's why they make their own little path. They'd run down through here, and that's where they would end. You'd hopefully not hit that big rock right there, because you'd go airborne. It's the stories I was told.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to hit that rock either.
So that's like takeoff.
Daddy likes the lucky sound?
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just so thin, the shells of it.
Ooh, pretty.
Oh, it's pretty. It's gorgeous. This is what I love it. Down through here is. You can see the layers in this one right here. And most clean of the world over here.
Right. Did y'all ever run in these ones?
Oh yeah. Did we fall and twist our ankles? Yeah. Did we cry about it? Yep. Did you get up, keep going? Yep.
Did you ever?
Because Mama went and come get you back here in these woods.
Who?
You went back here, you can bring yourself home. We used to go over there on that side too.
No, we can't because of
There were
that.
stories back up that way. On top of that hill, people got busted for growing marijuana. It's an illegal drug. To the top of the hills and the trees and stuff, people can't see unless they bring a helicopter.
Oh, we need to get a picture.
You don't get much more peaceful though.
Wait.
There's a ledge right there. Nope. This used to be grew up. This part was. we played in all this because here's the gravel. It's not bad.
What?
It's called a gentleman. And we can do the tuck and roll. I've done that plenty of times too. No, it's another cliff and they go down in that bowl. I'll put up some shorts. We're talking about the picture. But there was a fence. It used to go up through here. They had goats. All these trees were stripped because the goats ate all the bark off of them. Bunch of naked trees.
Oh, it's the ones just like ours.
Yeah, but that one come down. It'll come down on you. You better pull and push at the same time. Pull with one hand and push as it comes down.
Here.
You want me to do it?
Got it.
Come on your head, remember that. Right above your head. There you go, push. Push. Push.
Just hold it.
Not push. Oh, I got it.
I mean, I was doing it sideways like this, and then I would turn it.
You got a hook, turn it. Other way.
What am I doing?
Keep going. Now pull.
Yeah.
Good job, boy.
As, only
Sorry.
if it was that easy getting the one down at our house.
Throw it over there.
Throw it out over there.
No, throw it over there. You ain't gonna block the water runoff.
Because it's just flooding over here.
Oh, so look, it splits though. It comes down. It was meant to feed this pond, and it's been dry for a long time. We used to come over here and try to fish.
I've never seen water in this creek bed. Like
It's only when it runs. When it
we
rains.
used to come up here in the wintertime.
No, this is just a rain runoff.
Oh, okay. It's not a spring-fed creek or
No,
nothing.
it would come in and they would run off, and it would be absorbed, and that's what would fill their well.
I got you.
But that much water coming down, it runs that way, goes over by the
Yeah, it forks
storm,
right there.
the storm thing. It splits right here. This one was dug out and meant to put water back in the pond.
Oh,
That's why this one was pulled out. It used to always be that one. And that's why it has a longer deal, because it goes down all the way to the,
okay, Logan.
to the ditch.
Oh, yeah, I know what that was good.
Stinging nettles.
Oh, is that where they made the...
I didn't see any goldenrod back here.
Is that where they made the box?
Ain't no
That's the
sun.
wheel.
Huh?
Ain't no sun.
Oh, then you want to look over there then.
Daddy,
What?
No.
is that where they made the truck wagon?
No.
Because I thought it was just
Good job.
Well, this, my friends,
Huh?
needs a bathroom remodel.
That is the outhouse.
That is a double-seated outhouse.
What is
Yeah,
that thing in
you-
the middle?
Watch what you look at. You being be careful what you see.
those little yellow, the ones that, the birds that are little and they have yellow.
Finches.
Bench.
I learned about them, they're called kinglets.
Okay. Yep. There's the outhouse. We can't open it because currently the door is holding the whole structure up.
No, I think
It needs a slight remodel
That
done.
pole is.
Just like,
What do you see? What? If we can see anything down there?
I can look up in there. We'll see if we can get y'all a bird's eye view in there. Get a focus, yeah.
No, it's
I'll
too dark.
focus. Hang on.
Try not to touch that.
You just be careful. Here, frog unders. Wow. Okay.
It's a two-seater. It shows it.
I couldn't get the other one. I seen one.
Yeah, it was high life because they had
Fancy like.
they had a two-seater. We'll get
That's where the creek bed would run. Down through there.
And under that.
What is that? You gotta tell me what the stuff is.
Burn barrel. That was the outhouse. It was always
Shed?
shed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got plenty of pictures, man. I got plenty of
Oh, there's some more.
Mm-hmm.
Ray's still up.
So, pretty sure it is.
Yeah, all our chickens just ran free out here. Free range chickens, what we had.
We found the, not a body of the...
A body. Oh my
Found a
God,
wheel.
y'all found the body.
No, we didn't find the body of the, truck wagon, but we found
Mm-mm-mm. Bunch of old stuff.
A lot of goodness in there.
Mm-hmm.
That was where we had our meat hung.
Yeah, hung meat in here?
Yep.
I thought Paul told us that he put it in there.
Nope. That was always chicken house.
What was the
What?
chicken?
Because it was cooler? Because it had the water under it?
He always hung meat in here and in here.
Huh.
Sure did.
Well, I was wrong with what Paul told
I
us.
want to jump across.
That's old-fashioned hooks right there.
Oh yeah, you know it. There's probably still some hooks and stuff over there in that one where he hung them.
How is it locked?
And then floors.
The chain.
There's an old leather bag. That must have been one of your purses or something.
It might have been.
It's right there in that dish pan.
Open it back up, Logan. Let's see. Where?
Right there.
Dish pan.
Oh my God. That is one of my purses.
Gotta get in and clean it up.
I don't want that thing.
What'd you say?
It's done shifted unless it goes in.
Won't open.
It goes
It
in.
goes in, not out.
Nope. Yeah. We used to go in there, we get in trouble if we caught us in there though.
Oh yeah, he won't in
He didn't want nobody in there unless it was time to go in there.
That was his private place.
Okay.
Oh, we did. I wouldn't get that to work for nothing.
I tried a video in there, we wouldn't pick nothing up.
Huh.
Bed.
Mattress.
Oh, he had it fixed up in there. He had a chair and a light.
There's a frog in there.
What?
It just hopped under the bed. Emma moved the thing and it started hopping.
I mean, this stuff is ancient.
You ain't kidding.
Well, see, Logan, this is how Nana used to live.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.
That would be good to get her to cut the yard. Near his sheds.
When y'all go on forward, I'm going to get behind that shed and go squat.
Oh, we should get that on video. That could be Nana goes wild. Yeah, just run under there and keep going.
That big old here, that old big walnut tree, been there for ages.
That one.
Yeah, Daddy used to want to save every walnut that fell off.
Did y'all ever stain stuff with the walnut stain?
That would have been before my time. Not that I'm aware of.
She's a little young cracker.
I'm a young cracker. Now that's the hill we rode the truck wagons down.
Hey, you got medicine.
What is that?
Stinging nettle.
Uh-huh.
You just touched it?
I'm not gonna touch the side. Don't touch it, Logan.
Old-fashioned rain catchment. There is one right there on the back of the house. That gutter went over there in that barrel.
No, we rode down that hill right there. It was all cleaned off all the way back to the wood area.
Got a clothesline right here, over there at the house. There was one in the back room. I'll point out if y'all hadn't seen it already. I'm kind of videoing through the day, so I don't know when y'all are going to see what. But, oh yeah, there's a bunch of wood in there. You have to get in there and clean
That's
up.
what I'm saying. There's a good bit of wood.
Yeah.
Gets in there and some of it's already split.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Look at all that pretty barnwood in there.
After Mama died. Was my initials back there? Mine and Larry's on the tree?
Let's see that.
If they were,
It was grown. A lot of it's been closed up. So
They were back there.
I wish I would have come back a lot earlier. Preston and Emma's was in there, and then Logan's was in there, and Alyssa's was in there. Yeah, some of the jars are broken.
It's a jar right there.
oh my.
This
That's one of them old-fashioned jars.
We could make that a funnel. You know?
Some things you just have to let be.
Paying for his wings. stuff.
You wanna go over there?
We never went in the barn.
Yeah, duh.
We never went in the barn and all that. Let's go around.
did.
It's flat over here, honey.
Yeah, you know tell what you're gonna step on over there.
This way, honey.
There's a peach right there.
Oh yeah, tons of peach trees.
Gene, I never seen so many peaches.
These limbs back here broke. They had so many on them.
Yeah, 2x4.
I'm at it.
Prop it up.
Oh, we used to play in these ditches. Every time it rained, we'd
We did
come out
too.
here and have a blast.
Y'all get on to us because we come back wet.
They could keep us in the house when it rained.
And we played down there before they put in all these big giant rocks. It was just a little ditch. And we go in there, we block it off, and we chase crawdads and everything else.
Look at Stephen being a country boy.
Good job, Sam.
Tadpoles.
Yeah, we'd bring them back to the house. Go put them back.
Oh, they got purslane up here.
Yeah.
I got
That's
3 in my house.
That's purslane.
First name's Herb.
We used to play on these rocks. There's no saying how many times we played on these rocks.
Mama, what is this?
What's that grass? Oh, this? I don't know.
It's a rock.
Yeah, y'all got purslane up here. Whew. This fat girl's getting out of breath. What? Okay.
Well, I don't know what it is.
It's one way to get in. It's a stall.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
There's no
All
stall.
kinds of old stuff in it.
Another stall on the other side. There's insulation.
Bridles, harnesses,
Yep.
bits.
What's in here?
This
There's
way.
another stall.
Look, got a brush.
Here's a horse brush, Emma.
Yep.
Y'all don't use them like that no more, huh? Old horse brush.
Yeah, he had it where the
Gets all the hair out of the undercoat.
I think the pigs could come in and out.
I'm pretty sure pigs were over there. On that side.
Pigs were all around in here because it was fenced in.
Yeah.
They get up here and roll in the sun on these rocks.
Because he'd open it and let them in and out.
Yeah.
Trying to pull the chain
A little
out.
grate.
He come up with some crazy ideas.
But they worked.
They worked for him. That's all.
I know. I can do it if you get out the way. It's worn for a reason.
Careful.
Kids these days can't get in old hinges and door latches.
Still got an old log trough.
Oh,
So hollow that
yeah.
hog trough.
Oh, that is cool.
That's neat.
It's just a lot of wood.
Well, that's what I did now.
Just peek over the top.
There's just logs in there.
It's still built very well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that last everything else over here.
I'm sure Daddy and him built it.
Yeah, I mean that wood under there looks new.
There's another opening over there.
Oh yeah.
Yes, babe.
There's openings all around this thing. That's where Paul used to go to the bathroom. Like it's good for real.
He don't believe none of this stuff.
But it's all so
Because
far
he's-
gone for them.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
he's never seen it, lived it.
Be careful now.
Done
There's no
it.
telling what's gonna come running out there.
God, dog, look at all that purslane.
I feel like I'm letting a fool out right
Man, look at that red clover. That pretty.
Yep.
That's medicine too.
now. Tires in here.
Good for high blood pressure. By the way, if y'all didn't know that. Well, there you go. That's some good compost.
That's right. Be good, rich.
Mm-hmm. Old tires, he says.
That'd be Paul's compost.
Oh, there's a spring bed. I used to sleep on one of those.
It's a gutter. They don't lay down trying to lay in a spring bed with everybody else.
You roll them off.
Mm-hmm.
Now there was another extension that came out over here.
Cow pen.
I say
Where,
something's missing.
yeah, where he herded the animals in here. That's been torn off.
Mm.
I say something's missing.
Ain't that neat?
We used to go back in here hiking all the time.
Yeah.
Because it used to go from here all the way to the
He
top.
said they're gonna bush hog it again in a few weeks. And this first mine been over here and looked in a long time.
Still, like you were talking about the other stuff, it looks new.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it ain't really aged.
Mm-mm, it's out of the weather.
That stall's where I milked my first cow.
Aw,
It still got the ancient poo.
does it?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
gonna be
so
like
did the
powder. Look at that.
Y'all want to dig some, take it home with you?
No, I'm good. It probably has no nutritional value whatsoever. It's fine. Here, just get it on video.
Leave the door alone. There ain't no good how old this old barn is. I marked milk my first
Untouched.
cow in here. I marked it.
That wood up there.
I marked it.
Oh, that wood up there still looks brand new. We come out here and play and hike all the way back here.
Yeah, we had horses and stuff back here and kept it cleaned up. Mules.
Well, when I was a kid, we played here and then they'd holler for us and it'd take us a hot minute to get back.
Yep, y'all be all the way over there and playing.
We were all the way back there.
We'd ride our bicycles up through there and back.
We would try.
Don learned how to drive an old Studebaker. He would learn to drive back and forth in the pasture all the way up. You probably run some blackberries on further. Got some burdock. We used to go up in there and pick blackberries all the time back here too.
We used to ride our bikes back here. We used to go take our BB gun. Huh?
We'll be back in a while.
Okay.
Stand right here.
You gonna stay in the shade? There used to be no fence right there. Oh, you want some clippers or something? Take a knife?
Nope.
Wanna take her your knife?
I don't have my knife.
Where's your knife? It's just a bee.
I don't like bees since they freaking stung me. Hold on, I'm trying to find a bee.
Trying to find a bee. Mama's over here shopping.
It's just now starting to bloom.
Right here. I see that. It's not even open yet.
Yeah. That's all real. There's a pretty butterfly over here.
Yeah.
I see that big one over there flying.
No, we're talking about a bigger one.
Oh, I see.
The big black and blue one.
It's got an orange on it. That's the one I'm talking about. Butterfly. And maybe y'all can guess what we found out here.
We're all gonna go eat.
Y'all see?
We're all gonna go back to the family and eat. No, we're gonna go home, yeah.
Let y'all guess, what did we find in this wild, untamed?
Mine is one. Try to get me.
Yep.
There's so much medicine up here.
Yep. It needs a logo right at least. What? There's another.
Looks almost like yarrow, but I don't think it is. Yarrow's got a little head on it.
Found what?
I found butterfly.
Of course, you always got your carport. It's where he had his. He used to keep a Sunday truck parked over there. Show it to church.
All right, guys. Well, that is it. I went around. I got me a peach. It was really good, one of the white peaches. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Us sharing a little bit of his life with you. He's not such of a city boy as he claims to be, right? So, anyways, here it is, and we are fixing to go because it is warm. We cleaned up the house a little bit and got it ready for the family. So I guess we are going to head out and go get something to eat and cool off a little bit.
Yes.
So, till guys, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Yeah.